Very cool, man. And something else that I was sitting there thinking about, when I knew that I was going to have you on the phone, is that Flyleaf is kind of on that bubble of like '05, '06, right before music downloading really started to take off. And I think that Flyleaf was one of the last rock bands that actually has, a platinum album. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think it was all about timing, just like you said. It was before the digital boom. Because when I was in high school, before Five started when I was a senior in high school. But so like in that time, people were downloading songs, and there was like Kazaa and Napster and
LimeWire.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't as popular as it is now. It wasn't, there weren't things like Spotify and
right.
iTunes and stuff like that, where you could literally just go online and get songs, legally.
Right.
It was all about sharing things illegally, and some people didn't do it, and some people didn't know how to do it, and people were still buying hard copy CDs.
Sure.
When they wanted to hear a record, and we're Flyleaf. We released our first record right as that ended.
Right.
I think our first record got big right before people stopped buying CDs.
Right, kind of that whole MTV genre just kind of died. Do you still buy actual physical copies, or do you download quote unquote legally, or what do you do?
I download on iTunes, and I do buy physical copies. And I like to have it in my hand. I like to flip through the booklet. I think it's the nostalgia. Like that. I remember buying my first CDs whenever I was in junior high, and that the moment, like when I bought my first CD, and I ripped off the plastic packaging, and I opened it up, and like the smell of the booklet and like the ink and stuff. It was just such a cool moment. And I still have that nostalgic feeling whenever I buy a hard copy record.
One of the things that I tell people is, when we announced that Flyleaf was coming, they were like, well, they don't have the original lead singer, which is very, very haggard to me that people don't give, i.e. a band that they used to love, a chance. But what makes people want to come out and see Flyleaf?
The message is still there. The energy is actually exponential. Because there's a rejuvenation in the band, so that the live show is over the top. It's really, really powerful. The songs are just so good. This record, Between the Stars, I think is the best record we've written. I truly feel it.
Very cool. So you're saying, like, with not just with the live show, but with the writing of new music, that it was kind of like a breath of fresh air into the band. Not saying that there was any kind of turmoil or anything like that before, but it was just breathing new life into what is Flyleaf now.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.